Hey, what's up guys, Jakey here. Today we're going to be checking out the Lock-On Harroot Glass mousepad. Shout out to Lock-On for sending this out for review. As you guys know, a bit ago I made a video talking about the Wallhack SP004, and that was a very solid glass mousepad. And in that video, I was raving about glass mousepads and the benefits that I saw switching to glass. So the main benefit that you're going to get switching over to a glass mousepad is obviously just going to be the consistency, because glass just doesn't wear down like cloth does. So glass is going to pretty much have a consistent glide and feel for as long as you have the pad. The Lock-On Harroot glass pad is a limited edition glass mousepad with only 300 units, but they are doing another batch, so production has started on their next batch, and their pre-orders are likely going to be in late December with a re-release in mid-January. So if you guys want to check out this pad, I will leave a link to it in the description below. But right off the bat, the unboxing experience is very nice. It feels very premium. Inside the box, you get the Harroot glass mousepad itself, a pack of X-Ray Pad Obsidian Air skates, and Lock-On stickers. Even the packaging is designed to be collectible, showing Lock-On's commitment to creating a complete curated experience for gamers and enthusiasts. I really like the artwork here, but obviously artwork is subjective. In my opinion, the artwork looks fantastic. The packaging is really nice with 2 foam pads as well, so you don't have to worry about the pad being damaged in shipping. Really adequate packaging here to keep the mouse pad completely safe. And that's another thing I want to mention as well with the Obsidian Air dot skates. Lock-On has actually partnered with X-Ray Pads to provide every unit of the Harroot with a pack of Obsidian Air dot skates. And these skates are little dot skates that you can put on your mouse, and they have a much longer lifespan than the traditional PTFE skates that come with your mouse. And with dot skates, you get a more consistent glide and you don't have that scratchy feeling that you get with regular PTFE skates on glass. Now let's talk about specs. The Harroot features a multi-layered tempered glass surface that's not only ultra durable, but also moisture resistant. It also has very nice rounded edges for comfort and a silicone backing that ensures it doesn't move when you put it on your desk, no matter how aggressively you flick onto the mousepad. In terms of its glide feeling, it strikes a nice balance, leaning slightly towards control. The static friction feels effortless, but the dynamic glide offers precision, especially for larger movements, which makes it ideal for both newcomers to glass mousepads and enthusiasts looking for a more balanced glass surface. I'll actually go into more depth later on this, comparing it to the SP004, but let's move on. So how does it perform? Glass mousepads have always been polarizing, and Lock-On has designed the Harroot to bridge the gap between traditional cloth pad users and the glass pad world. The glide on it is slightly textured but smooth, which feels comfortable for those transitioning from cloth. Plus, they've already thought ahead by including Obsidian Air dot skates to optimize the glide out of the box. I've tried it with various different mice, and the difference in glide with the skates was pretty noticeable. Lock-On also provides suggestions on their site to customize your glide further, from balanced to ultra fast, depending on which skates you use. When I compare the Lock-On Harroot to something like the Wallhack SP004, the Harroot definitely feels more controlled. It has a lot more control when you are swiping the mouse compared to the SP004. So for the SP004, it pretty much almost feels like my mouse is on ice, whereas with the Harroot, I actually get sort of that friction that grounds me to the pad. So if you are somebody who is looking to switch to a glass mousepad, but you're not comfortable going completely frictionless like the SP004, then the Lock-On Harroot is a great balanced option for those of you looking for more control, but still wanting that glass surface. What really stands out to me is the philosophy behind Lock-On. They're a small but passionate team aiming to innovate in the gaming peripheral space, and their focus is not just on performance, but also bringing artistry and storytelling into their designs. While they couldn't include it this time, future releases will come with comic books that tell the story behind their designs. This is really cool, and this is a company that's not just selling products, but building a community. So yeah, the Lock-On Harroot is definitely a fantastic glass mousepad. Obviously, the art design is going to be very subjective, but if you like the way it looks, I personally like the way it looks, but if you like the way it looks, then this is a solid glass mousepad to pick up and try, especially if you're looking for something with a bit more control compared to the Wallhack SP004. This is a very solid option. Obviously, the downsides to glass mousepads is you are going to have to use a sleeve. In these clips, I wasn't using a sleeve just because it's winter time right now and the air is pretty dry, so I didn't really feel a need to use a sleeve. But during the summertime, you definitely will need to use an arm sleeve with a glass mousepad. So that's one of the downsides, but if you don't mind purchasing a glass arm sleeve and putting it on every time you play, then it's really not a big deal. But yeah, benefits of owning a glass mouse pad is obviously the art is fantastic, but also just the fact that it's going to be a super consistent glide all throughout its lifetime, and you don't have any slow spots like you would on a traditional cloth mouse pad. And also with glass mouse pads, they're just extremely easy to clean. All you need to do to clean it is you just take a damp microfiber cloth and just wipe down the pad, and it's super easy to maintain. But yeah, pretty much in conclusion, guys, the Harroot glass mouse pad is more than just a mouse pad. It's an experience. From the thoughtful design to the incredible attention to detail, Lock-On has set a new standard for what premium peripherals should feel like. So if you've been curious about glass mouse pads or are a collector of unique gaming gear and you're just a mouse pad enthusiast, this is definitely something that you want to keep on your radar. But that's pretty much it, guys. That was my review of the Lock-On Harroot glass mouse pad. Again, keep your eye out because they are dropping another batch of the Harroot. So if you guys are interested in that, I will leave a link to the Lock-On website in the description below so you guys can check them out. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Peace.